this match from Scotland. Sam Grove White. The final match for these two sides on day 2 here in Hong Kong of 2017. Big deep kick to get us underway and to give possession to the Kenyans through Nelson Oyo. Quickly it's tapped. Olioch wants to get on with it, and they move it along to where Collins and Jetta, who's been very quiet for his standards over the weekend thus far. Agero into the contact, and Jetta plays halfback. And the Kenyans just prepared to hold on to the ball, and Bachi plays the ball off the ground. Nothing really happening down that short side for Wanyama. And now Njeta looks to inject a little bit of pace on Monde, the captain. Andrew Monde gets it back to Collins and Njeta. Tackle and held, places the ball. Total domination of the opening minute by Kenya, controlling the pace, controlling the tempo, and then looking to try and break through this French defence. Good offload, good run from Frank Wanyama, and the computer tech opens up the account 1 minute after kickoff.
Well, it's great play from Kenya, isn't it? They stretch it right to the far side of the right-hand touchline. And here Wanyama just tucks it under the arm, bulldozing his way through the Kenyan steam train. Dots over for the first one.
Hasn't been with the side since Hong Kong last year. So a welcome return for the try scorer from the Kenya Harlequins club. Conversion is successful. And there he is, Frank Wanyama, 9th try in his career. And a much better start for the Kenyans.
See how they line up on this restart now. Stacking right. Sell the dummy and go left here, Keith.
And Mbachi goes up and tries to win it, but now France finally with some possession. And here goes Lagarde. Quality player, he's got a lot of class, has Lagarde, but he got it isolated. Held on to the ball, and here come Kenya again through Monde. And Jetta out to his right if required. Pops the ball back, and here goes Collins and Jetta. Second top try scorer on the all-time list. Hasn't scored any tries this week, and is this try number 2 for the Kenyans? Easy as you like. Dennis Mbachi goes in, out, and scores.
Well, Willie, they're making it look so easy, aren't they, at the moment, this Kenyan side. Really effective at the breakdown. Injera pulling the strings. That's far too simple from a Kenyan perspective, and Dennis Mbachi will lap that up all day. Soft defence from Alexandre Lagarde, but Kenya loving it at the moment.
Lagarde hardly got a finger on him, did he? You can't tackle with just your hands. Need to put your shoulder to the wheel. And Kenya have had 11 passes, the French 0.
And the scoreline tells us the story from that, doesn't it, Willie? Just no possession for this French side, and weak defending as well. 2 missed tackles, 2 tries.
They get it on this occasion. Falls into the hands of Barak. That tackle looked a little high, but the referee says play on. Lagarde gets it and gives it back to Valou. Kenyans off their feet. There should be a penalty. The French struggled in their match earlier today against Canada, where they were beaten 28 points to 14. And here is that tackle where the on the chest, that looked okay.
Just stumbled into it, didn't he? Tripped on his feet a bit as well, Willie.
Jean-Pascal Barak is on his feet, and that is Stephen Perez, who will play halfback. So Perez taking over the role of Terry Barahua, who has been injured and won't play any further part in Hong Kong. They go to the front. Did that go 5 metres is the question that some might ask, but Collins and Jetta makes the tackle. Lejeal clears it. Now they get it out to where the captain is. Lacafere, he's powerful, Lacafere. Offloads the ball, the loop around has got lovely off it. Lovely fan from Barak. And France score their first.
Well, Jean-Pascal Barak gives them, the French supporters, a little bit to cheer about here. Bang! Get off me, he says. Vince's fury not having any possession. France back into this game.
This to close it to 5 points. Oh, denied by the uprights. And here he is, Jean-Pascal Barak, part of the team in Vancouver, the 25-year-old. Made his debut in Las Vegas in 2011. 15 tries. Well, there's talk that Pomerol likes the look of this young man, and he really is the future, and looking towards 2019 and also the World Cup next year. They look one way and then kick out to the right does Paredes. He's overcooked it though. Out on the full, and it's just those basic errors that just seem to punish France on a regular basis.
100%, Willie. They're so capable of producing some magic and really hurting some sides here, but there they just get themselves back into the game. 12-5, the most crucial thing is off that restart, get the ball back. What do? Kick it dead, and suddenly all the pressure is relieved off this Kenyan side.
Wanyama, the try scorer through the gap, gets rid of Lajal. They come at him again, he's too quick. Over he goes. 9.9 for the dive from the Tongan judge.
Well, it's super pace from Wanyama, and we mentioned, Willie, how those basic errors can cost this French side, and this is what comes off the back of it. For me, Lagarde has been absolutely woeful this first half. Both times it's cost them in defence, the French. And Wanyama's there to make him pay. Good way to wrap up this first 7 minutes.
3 tries to 1, this to extend their lead to 12 points. The goal kicker is Samuel Oliuch. Just can't bring it around enough, but they'll be absolutely delighted, in particular their coach, Innocent Simiyu. 17-5 at the break.
Frédéric Pomerol, the French coach there, just saying, in attack, take them wide, and in defence, start engaging them, going forward, and make your tackles.
Well, they've got possession to start the second half, have the French. And here is Lagarde, scored a couple of tries earlier, nice break. And then the offload, that pass is drifted forward by 5 metres.
That's one for the blooper reel, that one there, unfortunately, Willie. Great momentum going in there from the French. Blitz through the Kenyan defensive line, and then a pretty awful pass to give the ball back to them.
Bastien Berengel knew that as soon as he had thrown it, he wished he could have just had that moment back. But once again, France showing just how dangerous they are. Half a chance there, and they can create something. Perez will come to the sideline to get some bandage on the blood. So it's a straight change. The referee's happy to wait. And to make that change now for Kenya, Billy Bushimwale rather comes on, and there you can see just a little bit of running repairs for Stephen Paredes.
Temporary one. Good to go. Time back on.
No, apologies, it's not Paredes actually.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
And Jed has been very quiet for his high standards. Into the halfback role, and here come Kenya again through Oluich. Wasn't held, so he got up, had all rights to go and go again, and that's what he's done. Now Lacafere comes in to complete the tackle. They bobble the ball, the French speed, line speed is good. The late cut, and then the offload is working well for the Kenyans, and here comes try number 4. As easy as you like, Eden Agero. scores another in Hong Kong for the Kenyans.
This comes from a lovely little offload from the number 5. Look at that. Bushumwale off the hip as he's going down. Casual, great support line from Aguero. Kenyans loving life out there at the moment.
The Kenyans known as the Shujaa, translated from Swahili is the Kenyan warrior, and they really have been warrior-like in their approach. Back onto the field comes Barak, the try scorer for the French after getting some treatment.
3 foot. Time on.
Well, the lift was there, not anywhere near the ball, and Ombachi takes it in, so more position for the Kenyans. Amonde, the captain, gets it out to where Tanga pushes it along the chain. And that's not well executed. Bushumwale wanted the ball and ended up around the head region.
He nearly pulled it off with a plum, didn't he, Willie? Sort of half knocked it on and then caught it with his right boot, but unfortunately booted it straight into the head of one of his mates.
Time off.
So we'll start it all over again and give it to the French. Just see there, look, nearly perfect, nearly great skills, but it was headed back, turned into a football game for a second.
Like a pinball. Jean-Baptiste Mazoué comes on in jersey number 3. Plenty of experience from the 25-year-old, and now Perez, jersey 5, Lakafia will try and create some space here for Lagarde. Breaks through. He's strong as Lakafia. Needs some support now. Barak arrives. They've got all the players out to the left. Legel, that's gone forward by about 20 metres. Oh la la, when they start to throw it around, they're exciting, but that's not great.
Sacré bleu, I think is the word. Twice now the French handling skills have really let them down. No real pressure on them there, and that's a woeful pass from number 1, Jonathan Lagel.
And Legel threw it forward, but they're a better side than that, and they know that. This French team, they set high standards. They were very competitive against South Africa last night, just losing by 7, and then against Canada. They couldn't convert the opportunities, and now tonight against the Kenyans, nothing going their way. Let's not take anything away from the pressure being put on them by the Kenyans. And the missed tackles is hurting them as well. Oliech gets taken there as Ombachi. Legel makes up for the mistake by pulling off a good tackle. Billy Oriambo back to Mayadolo. Barak tries to counter-ruck. The Kenyans just operating in the close channels, nothing really out wide where they've got it, the players. And France can strike back. They can punish you, France. Make something out of nothing as Barak gets the ball inside the enemy territory. Over the halfway they go. That's a penalty, surely came in through the side.
I'm with you there, Willie. Sam Grove-White, the Scottish ref, deciding that was a fair contest, but I felt there that Kenya came in from the side and contested that ball. Either way, penalty to Kenya, and they'll launch another attack here. I think we'll see a big physical onslaught coming straight up the middle, asking questions of France there.
Bushumwale taps it, gives it to the playmaker in the midfield. Gets over the advantage line, gets over the halfway. Quickly, it's recycled. You can see that they had the numbers out there, the Kenyans. That's gone off the boot. And now it's just a straight-out sprint here. Who wants it more? Ombachi's lost it cold, and so France will get the advantage here. And they've got numbers to burn. They have to score here. Legel can walk over and score the second.
Opportunistic try there for France. Fly hack through as the Kenyans spilt the ball out of the ruck. and they made them pay. Just simple hands, isn't it? Just flicking it out wide to Legel. And the kick's a good one, so 7 points for France.
Well, since Collins and Jetta and Andrew Amonde have gone off the field, the Kenyans are playing a very different game.
We'll go again, they're making subs.
And so they're making subs. Stephen Perez tried to catch them napping.
We're good to go?
Would have worked well.
Thank you.
They need to score again, France, and they need to score within the next 20 seconds if they can get the kick-off right here. Taken down by Kenya and Mayadulo. Now they start to play with a bit of width. This is better from the Kenyans. Long pass back to Julo. Big hit coming in from Legel. And you can just see the Kenyans going backwards and running across the field. No one really wanting to go forward. Just one-off running. It's so easy to defend against.
It's very scrappy from both sides. Just need to put some width on it. Stretch the defence. Then when you come back, the hole should be up the middle.
Well, they're going to try and counter-ruck there from Jean-Baptiste Mazoué, and this will confirm it for the Kenyans, and they want to try and finish with another try. Again, it's about pace. Nothing but pace here from the Kenyans. Draw, pass, release. Look at the three defenders from the French getting back there. This is wonderful play, but the Kenyans just have too many players, too many numbers, and Billy Odhiambo gets his 66th try.
Wow, what a cracking try to end what's been a relatively dire game from a French perspective, but the Kenyans just had too much every single time. Lovely support line running, and the interchange finished by Odhiambo. Kenya in control from the start and fully deserving of this win.
Total concentration, and you can see the humidity. Unsuccessful with the conversion. Good result for the Kenyans, their first victory of 2017 in Hong Kong. They've beaten France by 29 points to 12.